We've all been there. You walk into the gym ready to conquer your workout. The energy is palpable, the air thick with determination. You see people pushing their limits, sweat pouring down their faces. Or at least where the magic puddles form. Your heart is pounding, your muscles are burning, and you're giving it everything you've got. The treadmill is your battlefield, the weights your challenge. And the sweat? Well, that's just your body's way of saying, are we done yet? Sweat drips down your face, your shirt is soaked. Every drop feels like a testament to your hard work and dedication. And maybe to avoid looking like a human waterfall. But sweating buckets doesn't mean you're torching calories like a furnace. It's a common misconception. Sorry to burst your sweaty bubble. Sweating is more about regulating your body temperature than melting away fat. So no, you're not turning into a human torch. Get ready to separate fact from fiction about sweating and calorie burning. We'll explore the science, debunk myths, and give you the real scoop. So, grab a towel, stay hydrated, and let's get started. Before we can understand why sweating more doesn't equal more calories burned, we need to understand why we sweat. Sweating regulates our body temperature. It's not just a sign of exertion, it's a mechanism to prevent overheating. When you exercise or are in a hot environment, your body temperature rises. This can be dangerous if not managed. It's like your body's fire alarm. But instead of noise, you get drenched. Think of it as your internal air conditioning system. Your body cools itself by producing sweat, maintaining a stable internal environment. The hypothalamus detects the temperature rise and signals your sweat glands. These glands release sweat, primarily composed of water, onto your skin. As it evaporates, it cools you down. Stay hydrated when sweating a lot to replenish lost fluids. Embrace the sweat. It's your body's way of keeping you cool and safe. Now for the million-dollar question. Does sweating more mean you're burning more calories? Spoiler alert, it's not that simple. The short answer is no. Sorry to burst your sweaty bubble. While it's true that exercise, which often makes us sweat, burns calories, sweating itself doesn't directly translate to calorie expenditure. Bummer, right? You can sweat buckets without burning a significant number of calories. It's not magic, folks. Think about sitting in a sauna. It's like a sweat party in there. You'll sweat profusely, but you won't magically lose weight. Sorry, no shortcuts here. To understand calorie burning, imagine your body as a car. A really fancy one, like a sports car, not your grandma's old station wagon. Just like a car needs fuel to run, your body needs calories to function. And no, you can't run on coffee alone. Calories are simply units of energy found in the food we eat. Think of them as tiny, invisible batteries powering you up. We burn calories throughout the day, even when we're at rest, to fuel essential bodily functions like breathing, digestion, and blood circulation. Yes, even binge-watching your favorite show counts. Section 5. Exercise intensity, turning up the heat, or as I like to call it, the sweat like you're running from a bear section. When we engage in physical activity, we demand more energy from our bodies. It's like asking your body to be a superhero. This means we burn more calories to fuel our muscles and keep our systems running smoothly. Think of it as feeding a very hungry, very tiny Hulk. The more intense the exercise, the more calories we burn. So, if you want to eat that extra slice of pizza, you better be ready to sprint like you're late for a meeting. Think of it like this. Sprinting burns more calories than walking. Just like trying to catch a bus burns more energy than a leisurely stroll. Just like driving a car at 70 miles per hour burns more fuel than cruising at 30 miles per hour. So next time you're working out, remember, you're not just burning calories, you're burning rubber. Section 6. Individual variability. Why some sweat more than others. Ever feel like you're sweating buckets while your friend looks like they just stepped out of a spa? Don't worry, you're not melting. Just like we all have different hair and eye color, we also have different sweat rates. Factors like genetics, body size, and fitness level can all influence how much we sweat. So, embrace your inner waterfall. Section 7. Environmental factors. Feeling the heat. Let's explore how different conditions impact our physical performance and sweat production. The environment plays a significant role in how much we sweat. Physical activities generate heat, and sweating cools us down. Hot, humid weather can make us feel like we're melting, as the moisture in the air prevents sweat from evaporating quickly. Cool, dry air can keep us feeling fresh even during a tough workout. The lower humidity allows sweat to evaporate more efficiently. You'll likely sweat more in the latter scenario, as your body works harder to cool itself down. So, keep that water bottle handy. Section 8. Hydration, staying cool under pressure. Speaking of staying cool, let's talk about the importance of hydration, because nobody wants to be a human raisin. When we sweat, we lose not only water, but also electrolytes, essential minerals that help our bodies function properly. Think of them as the secret sauce to your body's smoothie. Staying hydrated is crucial for regulating body temperature and ensuring that our bodies can keep sweating efficiently, because nobody wants to be the person who melts at the gym. When we're dehydrated, our sweat rate can decrease, making it harder for our bodies to cool down. And let's face it, nobody wants to be the hot mess who can't cool down. Section 9. Don't sweat it. It's not a competition. In a world obsessed with fitness trackers and calorie counts, it's easy to get caught up in the numbers game. But remember, you're not auditioning for a role in a sweat-themed action movie. When it comes to sweating, it's important to remember that it's not a competition. No one's handing out trophies for the sweatiest shirt. Some people naturally sweat more than others. Think of it as your body's way of saying, "Hey, I'm working hard here." Some days you'll sweat more than others, and that's perfectly okay. Just don't forget to hydrate and maybe bring an extra towel. Section 10. Listen to your body. The importance of hydration and rest. Or as I like to call it, the don't be a dehydrated zombie section. Instead of focusing on how much you're sweating, pay attention to how you feel. Because no one wants to be the sweaty mess who faints in the middle of a workout. Thirst is your body's way of saying, "Hey, I need fluids." So listen up. Your body isn't just being dramatic. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially before, during, and after exercise. Think of it as your secret weapon against turning into a raisin. If you're feeling overheated or lightheaded, take a break, find some shade, and rehydrate. Because passing out is not a good look for anyone. Section 11. Conclusion. Embrace the sweat, but don't chase it. So, the next time you're working up a sweat, remember this. Sweating is your body's way of saying, "Hey, I'm working hard here." Embrace the sweat, but don't chase it. You're not in a competition to become a human waterfall. Focus on challenging yourself physically and staying hydrated, because nobody wants to be a raisin. And listening to your body's cues. It's smarter than you think.